After all, it's 10 years to the day since my husband fought them in this hall.
And not 10 weeks since Omeros last sang it to us, Odysseus said.
Since when have you ever tired of hearing about your own exploits?
Asked Eperitus, close friend of the king.
Unless you'd prefer to hear about the wooden horse again, or maybe the Cyclops?
Not the Cyclops, Odysseus said, the cheer leaving his voice. And unless I'm mistaken, our bard has been working on a new song. Isn't that where you've been hiding these past few days, Omeros?
It has been the work of many months, my lord, Omeros answered. The last week has been spent rehearsing my performance.
But performance of what?
A new poem to celebrate the anniversary of your return. A song about the most famous of all heroes, Heracles.
Then let's hear it, Odysseus said. Omeros fumbled for his lyre, and the last murmurs of conversation died away. Taking a flat piece of bone from the pouch at his hip, he drew it along the strings. The notes resonated gently, casting their spell over his audience until they thought of nothing but the sound of the music. And then he began to speak.
Sing, Muse, about the madness that struck Heracles, that famed son of Zeus, and of the terrible deed it led him to commit. Sing of the tragedy that forced him to become a slave to his most hated enemy, and of the great labours that were imposed on him. But sing first of the love Zeus, his father, had for a mortal woman, and the jealous hatred Hera, queen of Olympus, bore for their offspring.
Omeros's voice was measured, his words weaving between the notes of his lyre as he told about Alcmene, the beautiful daughter of King Electrian. She was happily married to Amphitryon, but Zeus desired her for himself. Assuming the form of her husband, he bedded her, and she fell pregnant. Shortly before she was due to give birth, Zeus declared that the next male offspring born from the line of Perseus, father of King Electrian and his brother Sthenelus, would inherit the twin thrones of Mycenae and Tiryns. Guessing that Zeus had slept with Alcmene, Hera was filled with a jealous rage and swore by the river Styx to take her revenge. She delayed the birth of Zeus's son and hastened the pangs of Sthenelus' wife, so that she gave birth first. And so it was that Sthenelus' son, Eurystheus, became king of Tiryns and Mycenae in Heracles' place. When Alcmene gave birth a short while later, it was not to one son, but two. Though Heracles was the first, he was followed soon after by his twin brother Iphicles. Whereas Heracles was the son of Zeus and was a strong and healthy baby, Iphicles was the son of Amphitryon and was born weak and sickly, an unhappy child from the moment he left the womb. That night, Zeus visited Alcmene as she lay with her sons on either side of her, revealing to her that he was the father of her firstborn. Seeing Heracles, Zeus's heart was moved with love for him. As he picked him up, intending to speak a blessing of long life and riches over him, the child seized his father's finger and refused to release his hold on it. Understanding his son's nature, Zeus changed his blessing to one of immense physical strength, a gift that, in time, would also prove to be a great curse. But in his wisdom, Zeus also balanced his son's fierce might with a heart to defend the weak. Returning to Olympus, Zeus boasted to Hera of his blessing. She quickly realized that he intended to glorify Alcmene's son above all his other children, even Ares and Hephaestus, whom she herself had borne him. Driven by a consuming hatred, she decided to kill the boy before he could develop the abnormal strength that Zeus had promised him. Waiting until Alcmene had laid the twins down to sleep at the foot of her bed, she sent 2 venomous snakes in the dead of night to kill Heracles. Alcmene and Amphitryon woke to Iphicles' screams, only to find that Heracles, not even a year old, had caught both snakes in his brother's fleece and crushed